Hey everybody, we got
Yo!
let me do the intro. We got Predators in Montreal take on the Habs. Look who's with me here. Look at it. You can't see it right now, but special guest. Hey, we got Matt in tonight. We got the game. We got all kinds of stuff. I got a bit of stuff on the game. I've got let's see. I've got this here. Do this properly. So we got the guess the score contest, guess the score of the game, and you're gonna hear a noise every now and then. It's coming from my Matt. I don't know what that is. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, and you can pick that guy from one from each team. You can pick one guy from each team to get that first goal, and the first one in the chat with the correct guess wins $15 off of their next purchase at the merch store. Mine tonight is 5-2 Montreal. I'm giving first goal to Ivan Demidov. And for Preds, Nick Perbix. I just decided to pick a random kind of name from the Preds. So you got that. So leave your guesses in the chat. Don't forget. And good luck to we're looking for our first winner. All right, we've got some business to do. Refs tonight, Cody Beach and Peter McDougall. They're probably going to piss us off. So that's what we got. Atlantic Division standings. Montreal's in third there right now. Detroit leading the way. Crazy. Detroit, Boston, and Montreal, actually all three, and Florida, all four tied in points. Toronto is next, and Tampa, then Buffalo and Ottawa. Those that's going to shift around, that's for sure. It's the last 10, but they've only played 4. Preds are 2-1-1. They beat Ottawa and Columbus, and Montreal 3-1-0. They beat Seattle, Chicago, and Detroit all in a row. Let's see. Players to watch tonight. Points. Marchessault for them, 4 points. Suzuki for us, 6 points. In goals, Marchessault with 2, Caulfield with 3, and assists, Philip Forsberg with 2, and Suzuki with 6. Team stats. Power play. 4, the Preds have been horrible, 5.9%. Montreal, 17.6%. Penalty kill, 91.7% for them. So yin and yang, right? Total opposites. And for Montreal, 78.6% on the penalty kill. Face-off, 45.5% for them, 50.7% for Montreal. Goals for, 3 even for Preds, 3.75 for Montreal. And goals against, they both have 3 goals against average per game. And we got the goalies tonight. You know what? I know it's Dobish. It's Saros. So Saros is for the Preds, 2-0-1, 164 goals against, 947 save percentage. And Dobish in nets tonight, 1-0-0, 1-0-0 goals against, and a 968 save percentage. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it looks like they're playing. I think Matt was telling me before it's going to be Monty, Dobish, Monty, Dobish.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Monty's not playing 62 games again. That's not happening.
Well, no, and I know it was one game, but I thought Dobish was fantastic against Detroit. Like, I think without a doubt, I think they've earned not an exact even split, but they're going to be pretty close. Like, both goalies are going to be very fresh when they start games. They're going to
Monty will play probably 50 games or so. By the way, everybody in the chat, I'm going to get to you in a minute.
Maybe a little less, but yeah. But he's not going to, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about him playing like 60 plus or anything like that.
No.
Dobish is way more than capable.
Yeah, and there's no worry that having Dobish in next. There's no worry at all. All right, lineups. For them, O'Reilly, Forsberg, Stamkos, line 1, Svechkov, Yost, and Evangelista, Howla, Bunting, and Marchessault, McCarron, Smith, and Weisblatt. Ozzy Weisblatt. If that's not a Jew, I don't know. Welcome, our fellow Jew out there. Good to see a Jewish player out there. But I mean, Ozzy Weisblatt, you're a fellow Jew. There's no doubt about it. Adam, that's me that I'm hearing on your thing. Okay, Adam Wilsby, Roman Yossi, first pair, Brady Shea, and Nick Perbix, second pair. Spencer Stastny. Is that a Stastny kid? One of the Stastnys? Like a Peter or Anton or something? And Justin Barron, that's the third pair. Saros is getting the start. Montreal, no changes except Dobish in net tonight, I believe. Oh, and Struble. Struble's in for Jack on the third pairing because, he's got to get some games. So I'm not surprised by that at all. I don't think it means anything about to Jack. Just
no, and I think. Sorry, it's been a minute. But no, what I was gonna say too, to your point on Jack Guy, like I don't think Jack Guy's really been that bad. I think he's been fine.
Yeah, he has. It's not because he's bad or anything, but Struble, they're gonna have to. Struble's got to play, so they're gonna interchange a little bit.
Right. No, and
that's gonna happen.
And again, too, right? Like you still, Struble in his own right's a very capable defense. I mean, they have 7 legit defensemen. Like it's crazy.
There's no real drop off here with Struble at all. There's no problem. No. And I'm not surprised because he's got to play some games too. So, that's what's going to happen. All right. So we got Suzuki Caulfield Slav. That goal by Caulfield to win that game. How many players make that goal?
I had to watch the replay like 3 times to see how. He tucked that thing right in the top corner.
Like he had a hole the size of maybe like a tea, a teacup plate, like a small plate. And it was kind of oval, but he had like that size, and he put it in there at full speed.
At a weird angle, too, and with him being a right shot. Like, I don't know how the hell he did that.
How many goal scorers get that? Not too many guys get that shot. All right, and then we got Doc Bolduc and Gallagher, Evans, Line and Anderson, Newhook, Kapanen, and Demidov. Demidov's goal and his assist, awesome.
He's made 2. Crazy. Both his assists were friggin' fantastic passes, too.
He had 1. I don't think he had 2. He had 1.
Oh, no, he's got 2 assists on the season. They're both great passes.
Yeah. I mean, as expected from him. All right. Then we got Matheson, Dobson. Turning out to be a really solid pairing.
Oh, my God, dude. Noah Dobson was like right what the doctor ordered for that pair.
Yeah, and I was right about putting them together.
They've been phenomenal.
Goulian, Hudson, Struble, and Carrier, Dobish, and Nets. That's it. We got this in before they started. Amazing. All right, one last thing. This October Halloween promotion at the store. Get 50% off our shirt of shame with any purchase. With every purchase of $100 or more, use the code THBOZO50. That's THBOZO50 at that link down there, and that link is also on the bottom the whole game. So check it out and get a 50% off of one of our t-shirts. All right. What are we doing? Well, yeah, let's look and see who's here. That would be a good thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody.
One more thing.
Guesses. What? Who are you talking
to? You. I also want to say, may or may not have teared up at that Ken Dryden tribute. That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was phenomenal.
They're underway, by the way.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
They're underway. I'm gonna have to talk to people here. Phil, hey, how's it going, Phil? Whoop. Sheriff taking a night off. I hope he rebounds heavily. He's given a night off. Struble, Carrier, and Jack Eye are gonna, interchange because Struble can play on the right, so he might get a or two there. Unless and if there's an injury to Carrier, then Struble will be playing there. Maybe some skating improvement. Everything else seems to be just fine. He's not getting a night off for anything he did.
No, it's just you gotta play Struble, and it's just one of those great problems to have because again, like him and Struble are both good defensemen. Like there's no drop off there. You gotta play him.
And it's
amazing depth. I mean, it really is.
Caulfield to Carrier, very close there, right at the net.
Oh, nice hit.
Phil says Gallagher 6'3". No other goal. Only Gally. Gally's going to get all the goals, as a matter of fact. Hey, Rob. How's it going, Rob? 4-1 Habs Suzuki. You can pick one from the Preds, too, but, I mean, it's a little late now, and you'll have to go with what you got. But don't forget, you can pick one guy from each team this year. Anyone else enjoying a seasonal cold flu? I am not. And as a matter of fact, I'm going for my COVID and flu shot on November 3rd. They charge now in Quebec for the flu shot if you don't qualify for get it free. I qualify to get it free, but now they're charging for it if you don't qualify. Joe says Habs 4-2. Caulfield first goal. Everyone's forgetting. Second, you can pick a second player.
I think there's a real chance Caulfield could hit 40 goals this year.
No worries there, Joe. BL 4-3 Habs, Sylvain Lefebvre, or Jordan 2-2. Getting the first goals. Be miracle. But hey, why not? Hey, bye. 5-2 Suzuki Forsberg. Suzuki or Forsberg. Phil says 2-2 means plush toy in Francais. Really? That's not literal. That's like slang, though, right? Rick says the refs are going to likely piss us off later. Here comes the conspiracy. No, it's my new thing with the refs. When I show who the refs is, that's what I'm saying. Because more than likely, they are going to piss us off later. That's all. So that's what it is. Who woke Matt up? Matt is out of hibernation, just in time to go back into hibernation for the winter. Are you hearing two voices, mine and Matt's? And every now and then, and after me, like I hear myself.
Oh, almost got through.
David, 4-1, Caulfield. Rare. Who cares about the USA? I'm sorry, but I don't care about it, so I'm not saying anything. Interesting chat on TSN tonight of Canada has Scheifele. Thomas is not as good as Suzuki. Bedard and Celebrini knocking on the door for the Olympic team. Who do you take off? Not Suzuki. Suzuki's going to make the team. Hey, Jean, how's it going, man? Good to see you out there. 7 players? That's my guess, says BL. 7 players for what? Bet your shirts would sell even better if they came signed or with a note. But if you order from the store, I cannot do that. They ship it. I don't, and I cannot do that. So sorry. If you want to buy these, I can do that. These are available as well. Send me an email at talkinghabs@gmx.com. They're just $15 plus shipping. I don't know how I would sign them. I'd have to sign them, I guess, on the logo. Coach MSL finally getting some public praise for his time out in OT against the Kraken. People who know the game know he's a perfect fit here. Yes, he is. But it's nice to see the public at large embrace him, starting to more and more. And hey, Kuzu, how's it going, man? Good to see you out there. Marty St. Louis was undrafted. He's used to people doubting him. He cares little about our opinions. Ideal coach. Galley will need to score 7 times tonight. Galley will need to. How's it going, lawyer? Good to see you out there. No, Matt tonight. He's right there next to me. What do you mean?
Come, lawyer.
You can't see? Phil, don't take the flu shot. If you get the flu, suffer through it. Build your own antibodies. I haven't had any flu since 95 when I also had strep throat. Trust me. I would say to that, if he has the flu, you don't really need the flu shot because you won't get that strain again this season. But I have people that I don't need to give the flu to, so I get my flu shot and I get my COVID shot because I am a believer in vaccines. Believe it or not, there's some of us that believe in vaccines. I'm one of them. Okay, but that's in tutu. That's not spelled the same. His is tutu. Tootoo. That's tutu. That's a totally different thing. I actually never heard that growing up. My ex she's French, and I never heard her say that. But I don't doubt you. You asked how many players could score that goal that Caulfield scored the other night. My guess is 7. Oh, I get it now. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of guys that can put that goal in that he did. We're 5 minutes in, and I still getting through the comments. Look at that. This I don't get. It'll be my only political thing with you guys tonight. What's the fear of getting vaccines? Why would you be proud to say I haven't had any since the 80s? How's that? I don't get the pride in that. I'll go to the doctor and but when it comes to vaccines, I don't believe in them. Okay, I just don't get it. I'm sorry, I just don't get it. You do you, I gotta do me though. Right, Matt? Matt's left. Matt's left the building. How dare you trust in science, eh, Huzu? How dare you? But when something happens, oh my God, I got to go to the doctor. Yeah, but fear of needles, you should have your brain should take over and go, but it's necessary. It's a necessary protection. You buy insurance for your car, for your house, for your life, and you won't do that. Like, I don't get it. Attaboy, BL. I do too now. I do. I did most of my life, but not always. But now I do every year. Another game you can't watch. Where are you? TC, where do you get your feed from? The vaccine is spiked with a protein. Yeah, and there's a little chip inside, and when they give it to you, it goes straight to your brain and takes over. And right now, I am talking for Elon Musk. You must vote Republican. No, I'm not going to do that. Come on. Anyway, listen, you guys do you. You're reading a couple of articles saying we should take a run at Thompson. You talking about Tage Thompson? Do we need 11th right hand forward? Who Thompson? Thompson who? Somebody put out, I actually have it in my downloads, a trade proposal for Tage Thompson. So I don't know if there's any validity to this rumor. Why are they charging for in Quebec? Because we're in Quebec. You know how it's fascist down in the U.S.? It's the same in Quebec. Besides Alberta, it's the same. The only two places in Canada that were ruled by fascists. Free computer chips, yeah, they go right into your brain. Problem is, you get constipated, and when you have them in there, you can't shit. That's the only problem. But otherwise, it's not a bad idea. Oh, yeah, it's a hockey game. We're doing a hockey broadcast. I forgot about that. Must be the vaccine in my body. I have an aunt who cures everything with fir tree extract and pure hazelwood. She's fit as a fiddle. Well, she was before diabetes claimed her left eye and leg at 44 years old. Well, but if she was fit as a fiddle, it's not like overnight the diabetes came and took her eye and her leg. So that's a long period of time that she wasn't fit as a fiddle, though. Just saying. COVID caused heart arrhythmia and other dangers. Out of 1 million or 2 or 5 or 10 million shots, what? Out of 1, 2, 10 people? But it's okay. Don't do it.
No, if you have insurance, BL, yeah.
65 and over, get it free. I have diabetes, so that's one of the things that you can get it free for. Plus, I'm a caregiver to someone that has potential immune system problems. Phil, that trade does not include anybody on the roster. I'll bring it up. Let me bring it up. I think I still have it. Yeah. So this is the trade. Tage Thompson to Montreal. Buffalo gets our first round pick in the next 2 years and a second round pick in 26. Get Reinbacher and Beck. That would be the trade. Are you doing this? It's too much. That's too much. But I would do it if it's not
way
Reinbacher.
Too much.
Take Reinbacher out of there. I do it. Add Engstrom instead of Reinbacher, and it's a lot, and I'd still probably do it, but not with Reinbacher in there. For me. That's the me. TC, I agree with you. We're not going to talk anymore COVID. But now we're going to start talking politics. No, we're not going to talk politics. Well, I do know this. The last thing I'll say, I find my mental capacity isn't what it used to be. And it's not because of age. It's because of the vaccine. But I'm still going to get more because now I'm stupid. I think we need, in addition to a Crosby, 2C, a third pairing low cap vet, right handy with a left. We're getting a penalty coming up with a left hand wing mid six. What are you saying there? Even is that English? In addition to a Crosby, which is a 2C, we need a third pairing, low cap vet, right hand defenseman, and a left shot winger, middle six, A-OK. Yeah, I don't think they need a bet on. I don't think they need to add anybody like that, personally.
I don't really think they need to add anybody on the back end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, for me, second line center, and that's really it.
BL said, as I expected, no to the trade, but no problem giving up Reinbacher. But 4 assets for Thompson's too pricey. And this is the right answer. Season isn't 5 games old yet. We'll see what we need. Give it 10, 15 games, usually 20 games, and then they figure out how it's going, what they need, and they make decisions and stuff then. Thompson is making $7 million, 7 point something, I think. I better rewrite that. Not me. You heard how good Michael Hage is doing right now? Yes, I have. I've talked about him already. Right now, last I heard, he had 11 points in 4 games or 5 games. 5 games, I think.
He's nasty. He's so good. Another excellent draft choice by management.
Hey, Lucas said, also on a 3-game streak, like any change. Why? No need to be talking change when the team's having a good start like this, right? Gotta wait for things to maybe go bad. They have not done that. Everything's going good right now. Oh, I gotta take that down. Michael Hage grew up a Habs fan. Family too. In fact, his dad recently passed. Would have been thrilled. Hage is no touch for me. I think for them too. I don't think they're going to move Hage, especially after the start he had already. Right now, why would they move this kid? Kid could potentially be the 2C that they need. So we're almost through the period. Let me stop talking. We're 11 and a half minutes in. Oh, big save there by Saros. Shots are 3 apiece. Now it's 4 for Montreal. and there's no score yet. Phil, I get that you're like really sure Crosby's going to be here, but maybe he needs to actually get here before you want to talk like that. He's not coming. You're not seeing Crosby here. My opinion. As much as I want, and I talked about it and all that, I don't think he's coming. Oh, why am I doing that? I'm supposed to be off camera. It's old habits die hard. Oh, look, we're both off. All right. How's it looking so far? Because I'm not paying attention that much yet. I have a feeling it's like the last game where the first period wasn't like they didn't do much, and then it picked up.
I mean, they've definitely, I think, had the better share of chances so far.
Well, that's good. See, I heard myself. See, I'm hearing myself. I did. So but it goes away really quick. But every now and then, I hear myself like talking like an echo. Phil, Letang not coming here. Not. They're not. Why don't we just get Mario Lemieux out of retirement? Why would we need Letang for any reason? Why? And have you known Kent Hughes so far to make moves like that are useless? Getting a guy like Letang, not happening. BL says to Matt, shots on goal are 4-3. What chances you talking about? That one was a good chance right there that they're showing a replay on. Gallagher and Bolduc right at the crease. A good pad save there by Saros.
Well, no, what I mean is just like it just feels like finally the Canadiens have definitely had the majority share of possession, and like their shots just look a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, well, because they're a more talented team now. See, I think Lucas is right about this, but he's going to ride it out in Pittsburgh from the look of it. At the earliest, though, it's trade deadline time. Not before.
Yeah, and I mean it's up to Sid at the end of the day. Like if Pittsburgh's not going anywhere, he could say like
it's up to him totally.
You know, he could go to Dubas and say, "Yeah, man."
From what I understand, he doesn't want to disappoint the fans. So unless the team really asks him, I don't think he's going to ask the team. Phil says, I just don't see Crosby ditching Montreal. I bet he makes him a condition. I bet he makes him what's that mean? I think Pittsburgh will go to any length to have Crosby until the very end, and Crosby won't fight it. You know what, though? I think it's kind of the opposite. I think Crosby just wants – I don't think he wants to disappoint the fans and say, I want out. From what I can tell, I don't – and Mario is still there, all his memories. It sounds like he doesn't want to go anywhere, win or lose. So we'll see what happens with it, but I'm going to say I don't think he's going to get here. I thought he would be coming here, and no, I don't think he is. BL, yeah, he's not taking Letang. Letang, you could throw Letang in for free. You could pay us to take Letang, and he's not taking Letang. That's my opinion. Right? Would you agree with that, Matt? Eventually he will. Good. Who was it that was good play by Matheson defensively? 2-on-1 here. Oh, good save there again, Saros. On a new hook. A little excitement there. With 5.5 to go in the first, shots are 6-4 for Montreal. Yeah, that's a good point too, Huzu. Yeah, and listen, the only way if he really wants another cup, if he really wants it, he might go somewhere else. I don't know. At this point, I kind of don't see it happening. And wasn't it something that new owners of the team insisted Crosby be there, not to trade him away? So I don't think they're going to ask him to waive the no trade, no movement. Anyways, we'll see. I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't for sure tell you, but my opinion is I don't think we're seeing Crosby here. I'd love it. Believe me, I'd love it to have Crosby going into the playoffs and have Crosby come in as your second line center. I think, yeah, that'd be awesome.
And your second line's Bolduc, Crosby, Demidov.
Yeah, just like really? I'm going to say no to that. No. But is it going to happen? I kind of don't think so.
If you said no to that, you need to get your brain examined.
Well, yeah. Like, serious. If they can, they're making the playoffs, they add Crosby. They go from, whatever in the playoffs to maybe a contender. I'm saying maybe, but maybe. But again, Crosby has to want to come here.
Phil, Letang's not hated, but it's really more so we don't need anything else on the back end. The defense is fine. Like, I don't know why you would add a guy like Letang. I mean, your top two pairs right now are pretty much set for God knows how long. Like, we don't need to add on the back end. If anything, like, it just be second line center.
Yeah,
maybe a wing. But yeah, I mean, Letang's not hated. It doesn't make any sense to bring in a defenseman here. We don't need a defenseman.
0 cents to bring in a guy like Letang. Zero.
No, the defense is set, and you already have basically two Letangs and Hudson and Dobson, and now that Mike Matheson has that stable D partner, he's starting to play better too.
Besides, they won't have cap for both. No way they'll have cap for both. If they'll barely have cap for Crosby at the end at trade deadline time, not for both.
We have $27 million right now for the deadline, dude.
What?
Yeah, our cap space next year too. Right now,
not next year. Right now, this next deadline.
Well, going into the deadline, it'd be we have $27 million in space because you got to think about
$27 million.
And because you got to just think about, like, it's the half season, then you go right into the off season. But I mean, what do we have right now? I think we have right around 5 or 6.
Yeah, 5 something, a little bit more than 5. And if they don't put a 23rd man on the roster, they can accrue another 2.3, I think.
Right.
How's that 27?
I don't know. I'm just going by what Puckpedia says, and Puckpedia has us at like 27 million in deadline space. But But I do know for a fact we're going to have 20, counting Hudson's extension, which is crazy. We're going to have $27 million in cap going in the offseason.
The offseason, trade deadline's not the offseason.
No, I know, but if you go to Puckpedia, it says deadline space like 27 point something million. Hold on.
I don't get that. Anybody have an explanation for that?
Because right now we have 5.8. Yeah, deadline cap space 25 point. All right, so deadline cap space is assuming the team does not make any roster moves between now and the trade deadline. This is the annual cap hit that the team can fit on trade deadline day. So as of right now, we can add 25 million on deadline day. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either.
But that's what we're looking at, and then obviously that would be our free space for next season too. It's off season it's 27.88 million.
Okay, wait. Now Phil says explanation it accrues like money in savings. Right. You go from 5 or 6 million to 27 million in a couple of months or a few months. That's not how a bank savings account works.
I don't know. Listen, I have no idea how it works. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at. That's it. Suffice to say, and my point being, even if they don't do anything at this deadline, they're going to have oodles of cash going in the next offseason to do whatever the hell they want. Because the whole core is already locked up.
I've read articles on how they would, if they acquired Crosby, how they would be able to fit that in under the cap at the deadline. I don't see how they had 27 fucking million to do it. Then there's no problem with them.
It's cap.
Phil, don't forget, playoff time. If going into the game, you got to be under the cap with that lineup.
So, yeah, it shows for our playoff cap space. It's like 7 point something million.
So you're saying that having 27, that includes money made or signed for next year as well. But for this year, if you're going to use the guy in the playoffs this year, we got 6-7 million.
I'm just telling you what's on Puckpedia. How you doing, Andre?
Why don't I use my phone to AI it? Because I'm doing a live stream. That's why, and I'm old, and I can't do all that like you young whippersnappers. Ooh. How's that?
I like this comment from Huzu. Who's the best magician on the planet, Chris Angel or Kent Hughes? I like that.
Yeah, I'll say Kent Hughes right now.
Yeah, holy crap. Like, the whole core is locked up. No, we're going to have 27 million to spend in the offseason.
But no, Phil, it's not before we traded Price. I'm talking about right now. What our cap is right now. We're not talking about before.
Kind of like what he said earlier. It's got something to do with like cap space to recruit throughout the season. Like after, once guys are like, because at the halfway point of the season, I don't know. I guess paid half of what the year's salary is for the play. I don't know how the hell it works. It's just what Puckpedia says.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either, and it doesn't make sense until someone can explain it to me.
But again, just goes to show how smart Ken Hughes is, because his whole core is locked up, and we're still going to have a boatload of cash going into the offseason. And apparently at the deadline, I don't know. But either way, we got to add, we can add. Like he basically gave himself a golden ticket. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's in prime position. Like, he can go and address whatever needs there might be in the offseason or even at the deadline.
Season, yes. But at deadline time, if you're acquiring players you want to use in the playoffs, no, they don't have 27 freaking million.
Right. No, they don't. I said, I don't know. Again, I don't really understand how that works. So, but yeah, they got 5 million in space. That's what they'll have to work with.
And 2.3 million if they don't have a 23rd man on the roster for the whole season. They'll accrue another 2.3 that way, and they'll have 7 or 8 million, a little over 8 million at deadline time. Yep. So 27 million and 8 million, not the same thing. And I've read this article. I know that's what they'll have at deadline time. So you can think that 27 million and they can add all kinds. They can't. That's something else. And I don't know exactly the explanation, but no.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, the way Phil explains it makes sense, but the way he got it from AI. But either way, bottom line, Kent Hughes can do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah, but I don't care what you're saying with all that explanation. It doesn't turn 8 million into 27 million. When your cap, when you're what's 95, so you're at 89 million, right? That doesn't change. So when you trade deadline hits, your 89 million doesn't go up to 116. And the way you guys are explaining it, that's what you're saying. So you're wrong. Somewhere you're wrong. Okay?
I'm agreeing with you, dude. Home. I don't know how the hell it works. I told you I was just reading what it said on Puckpedia.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home, okay?
Like I'm just happy that we have oodles of cash to address whatever the hell need probably that second line center spot in the off season. With the like, it's crazy to me you can lock up all 6 guys. 6? Yeah, I call it 6 on the core. 7. And you still have that much money to play to address a second line center spot. Like, that's crazy. That's just such good GM work.
Yeah, but again, not at deadline time. You have that for the offseason.
Yep. I mean, and I like what BL says. We'll worry about it in March come deadline time.
Yeah, unless somebody has an explanation that's accurate that makes any sense, then I'm not listening. Phil says Puckpedia's formula says accrued cap space is worth 4.53 times at the trade deadline, which puts the 1.9 accrued figure at 8.6 at the deadline. Yeah, but you still have a roster of $89 million, and you still have a cap limit of 95. Explain how that works. That's what I'm asking. Phil, I know it's not lost on you yet, but I'm doing a live stream, and I'm not great typing and all that while I'm doing a live stream. So I'm not going to be doing that while I'm doing the live stream.
I'm with BL. We'll worry about this come deadline time.
Why? It's intermission. We got something to talk about. What's wrong with that?
True. It is the intermissions. By the way, the Rangers. Oof. They suck.
Hang on. Win 11 killed it by replacing the words and turning them into symbols. What? Where? What is he saying? Using a computer, PC Master Race, I think they call us KB and Mouse. And Win 11 killed it by replacing the words and turning them into symbols.
Ooh. Let's play this. Right. BL, you were on fire tonight, brother.
Well, you have some?
I want to do a quiz.
Yeah, you have them too, right? What? Oh, a quiz. I don't have anything set up though. You're talking about like trivia. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I'm down for trivia. I'm just glad to be back talking about this great team.
Okay, I got one last thing to say here before we leave this subject. I get what you're all saying, but what I'm asking the explanation for is how do you use that $25 million to acquire players to use in the playoffs? How? When you have a cap of 89 and you only have $6 million in space left, or you have 87 and you've got 8 million. I'm not sure, but how does 25 fit into that 8 million you have left so that you can play these? That's what I'm asking. Nobody just want to tell me, well, that's what. Yeah. But how do they use that? I don't understand now.
I don't really think it's something that they can use. I think it's just a way to kind of show like how much cap they're accruing throughout the season. If that makes like, I don't think it's something because you're right. Obviously, what like 8-ish million at the deadline? That'll be what they can fit. But I think I think it's just a way to show like what they're accruing on the cap. I think just in general. Like, I don't think it's like a practical thing they can use. It's just a way to show what they're accruing and what they'll have. Like we said, going into the next offseason, which would be about $27 million.
Right. So expecting that, well, we got 25 million, we can get anybody. No, you can't. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I'm being told, no, we got all this money. That's all I'm trying to get at. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good. Bottom line is we got $8 million to add at the deadline and $27 million to add in the offseason, and that's fabulous.
We're getting on BL's nerves, so we gotta be careful here because he might cancel us. And speaking of this one, what's his name? Of Kiss died today.
Yeah, Ace Frehley. I sent you that.
Yeah, Ace Frehley died today. If you're a Kiss fan, I was not a big Kiss fan, but Ace Frehley died at age of 74. They use it like crack. They freebase it. I believe that. I kind of believe that. It's crypto coin. What you're saying? It's like crypto coin. It's sort of there, but it's not really there. Again, it's indeed a practical amount they can use. So then come up with the explanation of how, when you have 87 or 89 million already used, and you only have 6 or 8 million left, how do you cram $25 million into that 6 or 8 million? That's what I'm asking here. How? $74 isn't all that bad. Oh, for the 74 is not in today's age though. But who knows what kind of a rock and roll life he led, and wore that body down. And everybody's different. We all die at different ages. Hey there, Mo. Because most of the season is done, most of their pay hasn't been paid, and you're picking up a fraction, which allows you to get more value. But again, they can't come in. Again, they have $8 million in cap. They can't spend $25 million on players and just throw them on the roster and go to the playoffs. Can't do that. So that's what I'm trying to get at. And their projected cap space for the playoffs, 7,776. All right. It's not more confusing. Nope. That's where you are not understanding, old man. See, that's when you use old man and that like that, it grinds on me, grinds my gears. It's unused cap space. It's just that we think of the cap as a hard 80, but it's not. It's a daily pay. That's why some game ice 22 or 20. Yeah, I get all that. And you're still not. It's okay. I'm neurodivergent. I know that. I'm just not seeing it the way you guys see it. That's all. We'll agree to disagree. Oh, I know it's a factor. I'm just saying right now. In certain times, it grinds. Other times, it doesn't grind on me at all. But in this kind, when we're arguing, when you say old man, that's when it does. Why? I don't know. I'm just letting you know. I'm kind of old. Just kind of.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Right. Them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. Of course, this means war. It's in fact always with affection. I'm sure you know. I know that. I didn't say that it wasn't. I'm just saying in times like this that's all I was saying. That's okay. You don't have to call me older, man. That's for down the road. Anyways, we didn't come to a conclusion, and yeah, we'll have to research that and see how that works because I don't know exactly how that works, but I do know they can't add $25 million to the roster. So when I said there's not plenty of money for Crosby, there's not. I'm not lying about that. If I'm lying, I'm dying, as they say. And BL comes up with Bobby Schmutz because that's BL's go-to answer for most things. If you make it to my age, I'm gonna be a lot older. Yes. I'm not an anciano yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm only 62. It's not that old. I just make something. I just make more of it than it is. Were we doing the guess the player? That's what Matt said. I don't know what happened with that, but he said he had him. But it doesn't matter now because we're just a minute or two away from the second period. It's the second period. Everybody change your pads. You see what I did there, right? We'll do. I'll load up some of. I have who stats. That's what I have, right? So that's what you're talking about. I'll load some up for second intermission. And we'll promise not to bring this subject up that we just talked. We're not bringing that up again tonight. You're an old Habs player who had a full season played and had shutouts, half of them. Yeah, I know who. Name is George Hainsworth. 44 games played, 22 shutouts. I don't remember the year, but it was a long time ago. Did I get it right, Phil? I'm an old Habs player who was from Verdun and wore the number 83. Oh. I don't remember any players wearing 83, to be honest. No, Gump-Worsley never had. Didn't he say half the season, half of them were shutouts, half the games he played? Gump-Worsley never had that many shutouts. Come on. In a season. Dollar Saint Laurent wore number 83. They wore 83 back in those days? You sure? All right, anyway, they're getting ready. We'll be second period's coming around in about a minute. I lived in Saint Laurent when I was a kid. I never wore 83, though. Or lived in Verdun.
You might take off. Second period ends.
No
or when
worries.
the second period starts.
No worries. I can handle things myself because I'm capable. No, don't worry. But you're getting, I'm docking your pay for like only a third you're getting paid tonight.
Damn, a third is 0?
Yep. Well, if it accrues like apparently like cap space does, that could mean a couple of million.
Oh, Phil, I'm in my living room. I don't want to get too loud.
Quite humid in Australia. Well, we're jealous because it's getting cold here. So
fucking freezing.
I'm a Habs player who was coach and captain. Who am I? Laviolette. Either Newsy Lalonde or Jack Laviolette. Am I right? Maybe Leo Danduran? I'm not sure if he played.
No, I'm in my apartment, Phil.
So did I get? You didn't even say if I got the other one right. I know I got the Hainsworth one right, but big toe. What big toe mean? Toe Blake? Oh, you're talking about it's Toe Blake? Okay, so it's Toe Blake. I got it wrong. But I got the Hainsworth one right. But I'm pretty sure Newsy Lalonde or Jack Laviolette was also a player captain. Was he no, it was a player coach. Was he a captain? I don't know. But I think so. Simultaneously, no. No. Toe Blake was not a playing captain. I mean, playing coach. I don't remember that. Well, there you go. But was he captain and coach at the same time? I think Laviolette was. Right, he was the first one. But then I think Newsy Lalonde, not too long after, like a few years, did the same. I'm not sure. No, I was a sophomore in 1910. So we both got it right. And again, did you check on or you're not going to give me the Hainsworth one, are you? Or did you say yes? Anyways, I used that in my Ghost of Habs Past video and poem. I used that George Hainsworth that he won 22 games in 22 out of 44. Somehow I worded it. I don't remember. But I used that. Okay, but was Newsy Lalonde captain? I don't know if he was captain. I know he was player coach. I didn't know if he was captain at the time. Because you said captain. And for Toe Blake, I don't think he was captain and coach at the same time. Whereas Laviolette was, and Newsy Lalonde was a player coach at least at the same time. Well, you see, if you want to see more of that, tune in to Habs Then and Now on the other channel, Don't Puck with Media. And every 2 weeks, I talk about the Habs then and the Habs now. All right, we're back for the second.
That is my cue. Take it easy, peeps. Enjoy the game. And go Habs, go.
All right, man. We'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Ciao.
Later.
Let me just change this up. Wait. Out. When Matt leaves, I'll be there. You're still in there, Matt. There. There I am. All righty. Matt's gone now. We can talk about him. A leading scorer for the Canadiens in 6 years, alone served as captain from 1915 to 21. Well, there you go. There you go. He's masturbating. Hey, that's a good one, Phil. Good play on words. All right, we're underway for the second period. Habs win the draw. Who's going to open the scoring? Wouldn't it be funny? Next goal wins the game. We got a 1-0 game. That wouldn't be fun. Well, as long as it's Montreal, I'm okay. Come on, boys. Work your asses off. So we got 35 seconds in to the second. Shots are 6 apiece. And the score is knotted up at 0. Why Doc and Slap out there together? All right, Doc's got to get out. Puck goes into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the Pred zone. Oy. It's been a long day. Don't forget, for members, don't forget, after the game, I do a sometimes quick, sometimes longer post-game review for members only. If you want to see those videos, hit that join button. And for just $1.99 starting at, you could watch those videos too. Yeah, Suzuki's got to clear the zone. Why isn't he clearing the zone? Oh, okay, he cleared it. He must not have realized it. I'm the most recent Habs player to never have suited up to play a Habs game. I'm not going to get that. Mayu, no, he played. Who was that guy they traded away before we got him here? The last, I can't remember the name. 2015 sounds about right, too. Name's not coming to me. Besides, game's on now. Oh. All right, here we go. Demidov. Kapanen. He tried a backhand, didn't happen. He picked up the puck again, though. Spinning, turning, this and that. Tried a pass, centering pass, didn't work. Habs keep it in. Hudson. No, not for long. Boys, this is the Predators, man. Just the Predators, man. David, what's ablation? I've heard of it. I can't. What is that? All right, where are we at? Not much change. Just as we're 3.5 minutes almost into the second. Numbers are the same. Come on, boys. Evans, Andy, and Line Is that who the line is? No. Maybe it is. This gentleman is quite colorful. I'm an old Bruins player who has never played a regular season Bruins game. Played one NHL game for the Bruins in the playoffs. O'Ree. Willie O'Ree. Or Don Cherry. Don Cherry. Could be Don Cherry. It's Don Cherry. It's Don Cherry because I know Don Cherry only played one, and he played a playoff game. Oh, is that colorful? Did he use that term, colorfully? It's quite colorful. Yeah, that's a good way to put Don Cherry. He was very colorful, actually. Yeah, he only played one game, and it was a playoff game for them. That's it. His only NHL experience. Slashing for Nashville 36. Is that McCarron? No. Now, once you touch the hands, you're getting a call. Power play. So who is that? So we got first unit up. Nick got kicked out of the dot. Slap. Loses the draw. Remember, Preds power play was at 97.1% going into this game. So it's great, but I mean it's not a realistic number. It's only 4 games in. But you can see where their penalty kill is good. That's it. Move the puck. Come on. Oh, that was a lucky bounce almost, but it didn't work out. We had 4 divisions for just they were named differently. And then before that, it was 2 divisions. And before that, it was basically just one division of 6. Top 4 made it to the playoffs. Caulfield with a nice sort of a wraparound. Came around the net and then came out of it, but nothing yet. Do I remember the names? The Adams, Wales. No, it was the Wales Conference. The Adams. It was 4 names. I can't remember them all. Not off the top of my head. Google it, dude. You were telling me to Google it. You're better at it than me. So they killed off the power play. Second power play for Montreal. No go. Yeah, I don't remember that. Why can't I remember all the freaking names of the? I know it was the Wales and Campbell Conference. Am I right? Wales and Campbell. You had the Adams division. Shit, I can't remember. The Norris, the Patrick. There you go. Adams, Norris, Patrick, and the division. I've only got 2 screens, Phil. I wouldn't mind a third, but I only got 2. Adams, Norris, Patrick, and what was the other one? You'd think, David had the three of them. That fourth one would have popped when I saw all 3, and it didn't at all. What are you gonna do? I can remember Newsy Lalonde and Jack Laviolette. Can't remember the freaking name of the old one of the old divisions. That's crazy. But that's how the brain works. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Alfie? I don't know why that came to me. Jeff Gordon on his new contract on TV here. All right, it's driving me crazy. And the Smythe. Adams, Norris, Patrick, and Smythe divisions in the Prince of Wales and Campbell conferences. The Prince of Wales, I believe, was the Eastern and Campbell was the West. And if I'm correct, the Habs were in the Adams division? I think. But I don't know for sure. All right, boys. Someone's got to get a first goal here. One team's got to get a goal at some point. Well, I hope Galley scores. And I hope there's more than one goal. A little pressure here by Montreal. Good pinch there by Gooley. Oh, nice carry pass to Caulfield, and Saros made a good save on Caulfield there. Real low shots. Again, low shots. 8-6. Habs have 8. Preds have 6. McCarron and Kapanen. Kapanen won the draw. Come on, boys. Let's get it out of there. Oh, almost made a nice play there. KK had 1 goal, I think, in 40 games. In his last 40, I think, Phil. 1 goal. I saw that today. Rangers haven't scored in 7 periods? Wow. And they're 9 minutes into the 8th period. Wow. So their decline continues so far. We got them next on Saturday. Habs have a delayed penalty, so Nashville is going to go on the power play. And right now it's 6-on-5. So we're going to have a PK here again by Montreal. Would we want Panarin? I read an article saying we might, and I'm never for overpaying any winger. Okay, for centers though. Yeah, you're gonna have to overpay, and he's a winger. I don't know that we need to acquire someone like Panarin. Because are you acquiring him or signing him? If you're acquiring him, you got to give up. If you don't really need the player, why are you giving up anything to get a guy? Yeah, it's not. Pierre-Luc Dubois is not coming here. He found a place he likes. Why change? And 8.5, I don't want to pay PLD 8.5. So Panarin needs to be traded for though, and then he's a free agent next season. So no, leave him alone. Obi, you think Obi's going to leave? He's announced it. It's his last season. He announced it last season. Yeah, forget PLD. PLD, that's old news. I don't think the Caps have to rebuild because Obi's leaving. I don't think they're in such bad shape because Obi's leaving. But Phil, just because our 2C at the moment is Doc or Kapanen doesn't mean you make a stupid move to get somebody like you're desperate to fill that. They're not desperate to fill it, so why go and get the wrong guy? How could McTavish be our dream target? He just got signed for 6 years, I think it was, by Anaheim. He's not going anywhere. Off the table, and there's no panic. There's no need to panic. But when you're desperate, you make desperate moves and you lose your momentum that they've created by everything they do. You make one desperate move, and it's the wrong thing. So they're on the power play right now. Nashville, their power play going into the game was 5.9%, so nothing to write home about. Why are you panicked? We're 3-1-0, and you're panicking? 3-1-0. We're going to be in the finals, up 3 games to none, and you're going to be. But they don't have a 2C. We got to get one now. That's what you're doing. Don't panic, Phil. Don't panic. No need to panic. Minute and a half left in the Nashville power play. It was a tip right at the net. It was dangerous, but it went wide. Matheson stretched all the way up to Andy, but he couldn't pick that up. Habs clear it. 45 seconds left in the power play. Phil, you're definitely a grass is greener on the other side of the fence guy, my friend. Stamkos with the first goal. Power play goal, 1-0 Nashville. Stamkos with the goal. Anybody have Stamkos? I don't think so. Anybody have Stamkos in the guess the score? Oh, I see that again. It went off Gooley. So, off his skate, redirected. You cannot blame Dobish here. Off Gooley's skate, redirected. Phil, I don't agree with that. We don't need it. I don't think we need any more veteran leadership. I think we got enough here with Suzuki starting to get, at 26. Dobson now, he's 25. We got some young veteran leadership here now. I don't think they need any more older veteran leadership. They got it, Gallagher, Anderson. I mean, you got enough here, I think. I mean, look at the way they're playing. They're not showing they need any more to me. Oh, boy. That was almost a giveaway and a goal by Dobish, but he got back in time in front of the net. Jesus. $7-11 left in the second. 7-11 or doubles. But you can't look at something that happened to another team necessarily and going, yeah, we got to do that here. And it's going to work exactly that way. We're not going to get Marchand. They're on a good track. Stay the course because they're going to win and stay the course. And any kind of panic move is going to fuck that up royally, man. I'm telling you. Pardon my French. Slav. Good save there. Or he just fired it right on Yossi's pad. Yossi's Saros's pad, excuse me. Come on, boys, let's go. Hudson over the line, dumps it in around, rims around, but Prez. Oh, stolen. That's a line by New Hook. Come on, you can't control, but get the control. Back up to the point, and it goes over Strubal's stick. Hudson back for it. Sends it up, but not clean. Here comes Hudson over the line. Nice little move there. Back to the point. Shot. Fuck. Good work there by Hudson. The Jew stirs it up. Weisblatt in there to stir shit up. I'm Jewish, if you didn't know, so I can say that. He's a little shit disturber, Weisblatt seems like. I never heard of him before. I love the name, Ozzy Weisblatt. Just a beautiful name, and never heard of him before. But I'm a little biased, so it's okay. So far, so good, except that we're down 1-0. Otherwise, it'd be perfect. But I'm not worried. Down 1-0. Not worried. This team, even though it looks like, God, it's over. They don't give up till the very end, and we're only down by 1. So let's hope that it doesn't get worse than that, and Montreal can come back with the next goal and tie it up. We need dirty hitting wingers like the Islanders had. It's always been a positive. Again, but why does everybody just want, we need what that team has and what that team, but we're 3-1-0. It's a great start to the season. Why do we need other things except why not? Let's make more of what we got here. And it's working and everything's looking good. David and Phil just want to change things and things from somewhere else. I don't disagree if things where it's not a good start, but it's a good start. I don't think we need anything else right now. And maybe things will break right and not break bad, and they'll get even better. I mean, right now they're the number 6 team in the league going into this game, tied. There's a bunch of teams tied in that with 6 points. They're in a good spot. They just have to keep playing the way they are, and they could, they'll be in that top group of teams. I'll ignore that comment, Phil. Well, look, knock wood that's not true. We don't need to have injuries, and we have pretty good depth. I don't think there's anything wrong with the depth that's here. And to write off the depth already, 4 games in, when we haven't had to actually call upon any of it, is it's not serious. Come on. But no, I seriously, I think the depth is better than before. Defense, we got Engstrom down there. Engstrom's ready. So there's an injury. Engstrom can be called up. Forwards, we got Beck down there. Florian Jackeye. I mean, there's depth down there that can come into the NHL and actually, maybe contribute where, up to now it hasn't been great. Yeah, I really like Bolduc. He's quiet for the last 2 games, but I mean, I didn't expect him to score every game anyway. That was close to being the Nashville player kicking the stick away from Dobish, it looked like, but innocently. Okay, where are we at? 4:10 left in the second. Shots are 11-10. Montreal up by the 1, and it's 1-0 Nashville. Oh, boys, perfect time to get a goal. Oh, they got to be in their zone. So, come on. All right. Dobson, over to Doc. Doc. Oh, Doc, a shot, a good rebound. Galley had whiffed on it, and they got another chance there. Oh, good keep there. Let's go. Let's go. Good pressure here. Dobson shot. Saros save. We'll have a face-off. I think it'll be to Saros's left. Well, I went quick, 15 shots from 11 for Montreal. Pretty quick. Come on, boys. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That little they had a few shots there. Come on, boys. Let's get one in before the period ends. Ah. Oh. No puck luck there, man. No puck luck there. Icing against Nashville. Do I remember my first sick day staying home, old man, from school, maybe? Do I remember my first sick day? Probably not. Not my first sick day. Why? Why would you ask that? That's really kind of random there, Phil. Come on. Ah, fuck. Demidov just took a penalty with 1:35 left in the second. Holding the stick. Oh yeah, he was holding the stick. I used to, when I was young, they'd show reruns of You Bet Your Life, Groucho Marx. I used to like that. Am I right, Groucho Marx? You Bet Your Life. Vanya. Call him Vanya, not Yvonne like that. Yeah, when I was young, they'd play that on CTV like at midnight or somewhere around then. Midnight, 1 o'clock. I don't remember which day of the week, but I'd see replays of that, reruns of that. That's what I remember when I was young. I was pretty young. Oof. Yep, Jobish was ready for that little thing there. All right, so we're going to be 1-0 after 2, and Nashville will have 25 seconds of power play time in the third. Well, Vanya, it's, I guess, well, I think Ivan is John, if you translate it. And then Vanya is just another way of saying John in Russian. But Vanya is short for Ivan. It's nickname for Ivan, excuse me. Or is it? Anyway, whatever. But I know they call him Vanya sometimes. All right, we got an intermission. The second one, I didn't load up anything like I said I was going to do, but I'll go do that now while we're just talking here because, you know, I'm forgetful sometimes. All right, who am I going to pick here? I don't want to get too hard. I got to also remember who I've had here before as well. And I don't want to put in the same guy twice. Okay, I got 4 of them. I got 4 of these for you guys. So while we're doing that, I'm going to... Okay. We're just going to do this one first. All right, so this guy is a defenseman, played only for Pittsburgh. 175 goals, 597 assists, 1,161 games played, won the cup, and I don't know about other trophy. And if Phil doesn't get this one, I'm going to his house and going to smack him in his head. Who is this player? Phil, who is this player? Let's see. Vanya is a girl's name? No, Vanya, Vanya is what they call Ivan in Russia. Can we remember all the now defunct NHL teams? Phil says, Phil hot dogs? What? You have no idea. Really? Yeah. I thought it was obvious the way I say, Phil, you'll get this, that it's Letang. I had it, and I saw it. Oh, yeah, I got to put that one up, see if Phil's going to get this one. Yeah, Patrick Kane's not a forward, not a D, baby. No, it's Letang, Chris Letang. I just thought it would be funny. Hang on, I'm going to put another one up. Let me see what else I got. Okay, how's this one? A center played for the North Stars, the Dallas Stars, and the Red Wings. A Hall of Famer, one of the 100 best NHL players ever, won the Stanley Cup. 561 goals, 813 assists, and 1,499 games played. Ladies and gentlemen, whose stats are those? No excuse. You're the one who put out Letang. You should have got that. Sick or not. Come on. David says Modano. Phil says Moda. Okay. Moda. Is that Yoda's cousin? Moda? Who this is, I do not know. Anybody else? We got a Modano and a Moda. Because Moda is obviously Modano. So we got two Modanos. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Should be pretty easy. Going once. Going twice. I'm giving $1,000 to everybody who puts in an answer. Not. It's over. Yeah, it's Mike Modano. No one listed with 1,409. No one listed with 1,499 games. Mike Modano? I gave it away. Don't put answers. It's Mike Modano. Don't guess Cicerelli because it's Mike Modano. But that's a good one for Cicerelli, but I don't think Cicerelli played for Dallas. And I want to say Cicerelli played for the Capitals at some point as well. But he did play for the North Stars and the Red Wings, I do believe. It's 1459 for Modano. That's not on me. That's on Cam who made this. That's his mistake. So I apologize, baby. I apologizes. All right, let's pull up another one. This one's hard. Right wing played for Ottawa, Chicago, Minnesota, San Jose, New Jersey, and St. Louis. And didn't win anything. Trophies of any kind. 242 goals, 352 assists, and 790 games played. Ladies and gentlemen, whose stat is this? Whose stats are these? Every time I do that, ladies and gentlemen, this is your life. Go once. I got to get that clock sound. Oh, I should just bring in my old clock that used to, you guys could hear the seconds ticking off. I should bring that in for this. This one's hard. I don't know what kind of clues I can give you, though. I really don't know what kind of... I think he's Czech. I think he's Czech or Slovakian, one of the two. This is Talking Habs. Yep, it sure is. You see no C? I see no C. So you see or you don't see? Which one is it, Phil? I see no C. It's not a Hab. That's who he played for, those 6 teams. He is no longer a player, so it is, and I don't know for how long. It's been a few years. Somewhere in the last 10, he stopped playing. Oh, not all of these are Habs, dude. Sorry about that. His initials are MH. M for Mike, H for Howard. That's his initials. Gallagher does not have an M or an H for his initials. Is it Marian Hossa? Marian Hossa, says Phil. Anybody else? I don't say whether you're right or wrong till after you get a bunch of guesses, and then I'll tell you who it is. Got one guess so far. Nobody. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. That's what she said last night, but that's beside the point. But Marian Gaborik has an M, not an H for the last name, just to let you know. But it's a good guess. But Gaborik, didn't he start with Atlanta? And there's no Atlanta listed there, so I'm going to say no on Gaborik. Oh, I see. It's spelled Marian Gaborik. They left the H back home before he came here. Baby says Havlik. You got a full name on that? Because I don't know a Havlik, so maybe you got the wrong name. I'd love to see his first name if you know it. Martin Havlat. Baby has it. Marty Havlat. That's a difficult one. I had to get Cam to tell me who it was. I couldn't get Havlat. Oh, no, I cheated and looked it up. I figured it out, and I looked it up that way, and I got Havlat. Havlat was pretty good. He just couldn't stay healthy. At least near the end of his career, he just couldn't stay healthy, Havlat. That's no fun to cheat in this kind of thing right now. All right, last one. A center. Played for Ottawa, Dallas, and Toronto. 363 goals, 632 assists in 1,248 games played, and won 0 trophies. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth and final time this night, whose stats are these? Let's see. We're not that sharp, says Phil. Robert Lang is a guess. Robert Lang so far. That's the first guess. Too lazy to cheat. You're too lazy to cheat? Why? It's not fun. Not as fun to cheat. I only like when Cam puts them up. I only cheat if I really can't get it, and I'll admit that I cheated, but I because I have to know. And sometimes Cam just is at work. He doesn't takes a while till he gets back to me like with a hint. So I look it up. The way you look it up, just look at a player like this one, center who played for. You list the teams, and you hit enter, and you can usually find it. Let's see who we got. We got some more guesses. Baby says Spezza. Phil says Heatley and Parise at the same time. So what do we got here so far? Robert Lang, Jason Spezza, Danny Heatley, or JP. Is it not JP? What was Parise's the kid's name? Justin. I don't remember. Baby also says Bill Gadsby. Bill Gadsby. That goes back a way. I don't know if Gadsby would have been around to play for Ottawa or Dallas. Gadsby, you're talking about what, a 70s and 80s player? Phil says Spez sounds right, but he says it's Gallagher or Zach. Zach who? Zach Parise. There you go. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, 3. It is Jason Spezza. That was Jason Spezza. There you go. That's the only 4 I loaded up, so going to have to live with those. I will remove this one. I removed it. There we go. About a minute away from the third period drop of the puck. I will go back here because I'm doing something that I don't want to be on camera doing. So that's fun. I like doing that. I find those things pretty fun. Board Habs says King Clancy. That goes back a bit, King Clancy. And it's not that it couldn't be because I don't think there's any time limit. Like some of these, he might have set no farther back than like the 60s for these guys. I don't know. But King Clancy, good guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know his numbers and all this stuff. Like, I don't know. But I don't think King Clancy would have been able to play for Ottawa or Dallas. That's for sure. BL, did you miss all that? Yeah, I did that for you and you missed it? Wow. Wow, there's nothing I can do about that, man. Told you we're going to do it in a second, and you left. Yeah. Don't forget, Saturday night, we got the Rangers in town. I'll be watching that on TV, so I'll have it nice and early. And then on Monday, don't forget, it's a 7:30 start because they are on Prime. And Buffalo is in town. Hey, Chicago Joe, how's it going, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The Habs have 7 unworn numbers. What are they? Thank you. That's like I'm going to get that. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. Chicago Joe says, "What's up? Back for another season. Looking flat tonight. Let's go, Joe in Chicago." No, this year I remembered. I didn't ask. Is that Joe? Yeah, Chicago Joe. Yeah. I mean, are they looking flat? Are they looking flat tonight? I mean, okay, maybe a slightly. Well, listen, then blame that on your dog, Bill. Sorry. That's on the dog. But I did tell you we're going to do it in a second. It's okay. We'll get some more on Saturday. I'll try to make sure I load some up for Saturday. Something I'm surprised nobody brought up. I'm not sure I want to bring it up, but we're going to have to at some point. And I don't know if this is official, but it looks like it's going to be official. And that is the Vegas Golden Knights have either signed or is about to sign Carter Hart. How does everybody feel about that? Comeback incoming? I mean, so we're only down by 1, aren't we? Only down by 1. What is it? What's HF boards? I don't know what that is. PTO Carter. What's the PTO mean? I don't know what that. A long day at the chicken plant. Broke down for 2 hours plus big kill. 6. Wow. That's a heavy day, dude. He was found not guilty, so time to let him get on with his life. If you fully believe the whatever, I don't. There's he was not fully innocent. Okay, he got a PTO. He got a PTO. So Vegas isn't 100% sure if they should have done that. All right, let me ask you this question. You have a daughter. Your daughter comes home with her new boyfriend. It's Carter Hart. You happy? You happy with that? If you're not happy with that, then you shouldn't be happy with this. But if you are okay with it, then it's going to be fine. If my daughter comes home with Carter Hart, I ain't fucking happy, dude. What's 11 hours? Remember my you and you want to say the same thing? You're gonna equate those two things? Wow. That's all I can say. Oh, man. Evans, he just couldn't. I think. That was close anyway for Montreal. Come on, boys. Let's get some pressure on them. Get a goal early. Nope. Cleared down. Yeah, he didn't sign with a KHL team. He extended. He already had a contract that they extended him 3 years. McLeod. Yeah, the gambling. I would love them to get rid of that. They're not going to do that. Ooh, that was a hell of a chance. I don't know if Dobich made a save there or what exactly. Yeah, that was close to a pick there by Barron on Gallagher. It's a 1 minute what? What 1 minute penalty? There's no 1 minute penalties. Come on, get the puck off the boards, guys. I'm going to get it off the boards right to Saros. Got a face off now. Well, if you remember late in the first period, I said, wouldn't it be funny if the next goal wins the game? And we got a goal, and that was it so far. It wouldn't be funny because Montreal didn't get that goal. So let's hope that's not what happens. Did the Habs get fined by the NHL? I didn't hear anything about that. So I don't think they did, because I would have heard about it, I think. Come on. Man, they're just not getting very many chances. It's not an exciting game here. Laine, what are you doing? Waiting for the puck to do what? And then you give it away. What the hell was that? Man. And then he sets a bandy for a nice chance there. All right. Yeah, Phil, I shook my head at that one personally, but didn't think I wanted to comment. Offside. Why delay the call? Habs offside. 14-18 left in this third period. Montreal still down by 1. But David, you can't base like a decision, say, well, they need this, they need based on one night here. You can't base that to say, well, we should change up everything because they're doing good, but tonight they're not. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna have nights where they're gonna get beat. And besides, game's not over yet. Yes! Boom! They get one. Kapanen, I think, got that. So we're tied up at 1. Kapanen with his 3rd goal of the season, I think. Standing in front of the net, doing what he needs to do. Gets one shot, gets the second shot at it, and puts it through the legs. Good play. Good shift there by Cappy. Anyway, we've got a new game here now. This is a new game, boys. Next goal going to win this game. So let's make sure the Habs get the next goal. Barnaby Hab, you think Kapanen going to get the Calder? Come on, boys. Pace picked up a little bit. And Liney, she's pissing me off. Oh, boys, get his puck out. Oh, man, that was almost a beautiful little play. Backhand pass by Doc. I don't know to who, and then up to an on-rushing player. Close. I didn't see who the two guys were, though. Habs gets us out. Come on, boys. Almost halfway through this period. I haven't noticed Struble, so I think that's good that I haven't noticed him. So that's the best I can tell you. Let's go, boys. Ah. Shots are now 21-14, by the way. A nice chance there. There's a net, nothing. 21-14 for Montreal. 1-1 tie. 8:30. Ah, fuck. Perbix just scored. 2-1. God damn it. I wasn't even looking. Oh, well. Still time. God damn it. So chance there for Matheson, and it goes the other way, and they score. Fuck. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot, but Dobish was not screened. Nobody around him. Probably should have had that. Come on, go. Good check on Stamkos by Matheson. Come on, guys. Work. Gooley's down. Oh, okay. Oh no. Is he hurt? Yeah. Gooley's hurt. He's hurt. Shit. Who'd we trade McCarron for? Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm not happy with Laine's game right now either. Believe me. I was saying it earlier. Probably mostly to myself. Dauphin. Are you talking about Dauphin? What's Laine's ice time these past 4 games? I don't know. He's a liability, but he's a veteran winger. He's definitely not a physical presence, though. Come on, let's get going here. Come on, Davidoff. Oh, come on. Kapanen couldn't pick up that rebound. Too bad. Come on. Get it out of there, boys. Penalty to McCarron. Tripping on Doc. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on Liney. I mean, Liney's what it is. He is what he is. Yeah, if his cap hit was a lot less, be easier to handle what he's doing. But for 8.7 million, anyway, I don't want to get into that with Liney. Low hanging fruit right now. Well, wait a second. If he's only getting 3 million, it wouldn't make him lethal. Just by he's getting 5 million less, that he's lethal now. I mean, come on. It wouldn't make him lethal. It wouldn't make him more lethal than he is right now. Is he lethal on the power play? Right now, he's not. So why would take away 5 million? Oh, all of a sudden he's lethal. That's what I'm saying. It'd just be more tolerable. I think I've seen that picture. Barnaby, I have. Like an STD, you mean like a sexually transmitted disease? On the power play, here comes Hudson all alone. Nobody with him. Jesus, somebody should have been with him. Yeah, no one went with him. He's on the second unit. He's touching the puck right now, Line. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ, driving me to drinking. I swear it's going to drive me to drinking. 3:28. Down by 1. Come on, boys. Power play over for Montreal. Liney's on the second unit. You can't blame Line for what the first unit's doing. Caulfield all alone, just missed. Dobish out of the net. Minute and a half left. Icing missed empty net, so we get an icing call. God damn it. I'm gonna have to pull this out with a minute left. Timeout Montreal as they'll devise, hopefully, a good plan to get a goal. Hopefully they can pull it off. Well, thank you, Phil. It's been a tight game, definitely. Come on, got a minute, guys. Let's see. I think it's just a minute. It's been a pressure. Come on, boys. Suzuki, win the draw. Win the draw. Win the draw. Come on. Give yourself a chance. Come on. Win the draw. Oh, fuck. Come on. God damn it. They clear it down. Icing. Minute 53.6 left. Jesus. Man, that little sequence in front, out and not score. Goddamn Saros stopping everything, or defenseman or whatever stopping it. Oh, God. Come on, boys. Control the puck. Come on. No. Come on. Lose the puck. She's empty now. I don't know who saved that, but come on, Caulfield. Scores! Caulfield! Tied it up with 19.5. After, I don't know who the defenseman was, saved a goal and made that happen. My God, this is crazy. Wow, Lane Hudson made the save. Wow. Hudson makes the save, gets it up to Caulfield. Caulfield gets in there and scores. Crazy. Caulfield's fourth of the season and ties it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to overtime. Wow. Crazy. I mean, that's just crazy. By the time that shit starts happening to us, not the other team. Right, the fat lady didn't sing yet. And it ain't over. Phil, if the fat lady is like deaf and dumb, that she could sign. She could sign. Crazy stuff. Don't give enough over here. Go get it again. Go again. No, don't have enough time. So we're going to overtime. Overtime, baby. Hey, listen, that could be, even if they lose in overtime, a very important point. You never know. You got to get as many as you can get. One day you'll be able to still call me old man. I won't be able to argue with you, Phil. Who's the OT hero tonight? I'll be back on camera in a minute or two. Who's the OT hero tonight? Good question. Maybe that kid right there, Caulfield. They went to commercial now, but I'm going to give it to Caulfield. I'm going to go with the hot hand right now, Caulfield from Hudson again. 2 games in a row. Or it'll be reverse and it'll be Demidov. Last one, Demidov tied it. Caulfield won it. Caulfield tied it. Demidov will win it. David says OT hero line. Yeah, that's funny, David. I like that. Good sense of humor, at least, David. Phil saying Golduck. Yeah, Galley might get out there a little bit, but I wouldn't count on it. Baybye says Suzuki. Caulfield is on fire. Your defense is terrified. Whose defense is terrified? We're not we're not Preds fans here. Crazy stuff to have that. It's about time though, right? Instead of us being always on the short end or struggling to get that tying goal when we need it like that. They're getting them already. It's early. Might not last, but I think it will. Well, we're underway here. Hudson, Caulfield, Suzuki, I think. I see Suzuki and Hudson. Yeah, Caulfield's up there. Here comes Suzuki. Goes in. Wraparound. Nope. We'll bring it back out. Come on, boys. Keep possession. Keep possession. Oh my God! Suzuki hit the freaking post or the bar. I'm not sure which. God damn it! They better not come back and score after that. Dobish keeps it out, man. You were in shopping center food court. Awesome, Joe. Awesome. How could you not cheer if you're a Habs fan and watch that? What song does Cole come in on? I don't remember now. All right, Evans taking the draw against Stamkos. So Evans, Demidov. I don't see who the other one is. Marchessault taking the draw now. And he wins it. I didn't see that. Did Demidov break that up? Let's see that again. Yeah, he did. Nice stick there by Demidov to break that pass, to stop that pass. Oh, is that when he comes in on Money for Nothing? Oh! Fuck, he almost had it right there. God damn it. Oh, that's the fans outside seeing that Habs fan, right? I think I've seen a video, a reel on Facebook. Good stick there by Doc. Demidov. No, Dobson. Ramonette. Comes out. Oh, comes out. Didn't want to, though, I don't think. So Dobson, Doc to Dobson. Let's go, boys. 2:25 left in this overtime. Demidov with it. Shoots! Save Saros. Come on. Nice pick off by Demidov. Hudson out there with it now. Hudson, Slav. Almost lost it. Hudson's got it again. Minute 25. Hudson goes in. Oh, Newhook didn't get that pass. 2-0. Hudson gets back, though, and Dobish makes a good save. Almost drops the puck and gives it away. And we're going to... What's happening? They whistled it down. That was something. They whistled it down. For what? Man, look at Hudson skate. He got all the way back. Okay. Why'd they blow that down? Okay. Face off to the right of Dobish. Ah, shit. Matheson's without a stick. Broke. Shot and puck went out, and we'll get a face-off, and Matheson get a stick, or they can change up or something. $30 seconds. Okay, get on your horses, boys. Suzuki gives it Caulfield. Back to Suzuki. Caulfield. Goes in. Wow. Gives it. Oh, I don't know how to describe that. Suzuki just missed an open net. We're going to go to the shootout, boys. Maybe not. Suzuki. Caulfield scores with 2 seconds left. Oh, my God. I don't believe this. Wow. Caulfield's on fire. Wow. I want to see that again. What a shot. How can you not be happy, David? Hey, Guru, good to see you, man. Wow. Suzuki almost got it, and then seconds later, they managed to do it again. Backhand to Caulfield, and Caulfield make no doubt about that. Wow. 84 goal pace now? Yeah, you know that's not going to stick, but he's going to get 45 this year. At least. Wow. First star, Cole Caulfield. Caulfield, first star. I don't know who the other ones are going to be. Tice Howie Moran's with what? Overtime winners? Wow. Yeah, with a third of the games played, he's definitely going to be that all-time winner. Anyways, he's getting the first star. There's no doubt about that. Unbelievable. What a finish. Like how can you ask for better than that? He's the hero of the day for sure. Lane Hudson, third star. Let's see who's the second one. Suzuki with the second star, Caulfield first star. No doubt about that. Nice. Cole Caulfield. Awesome. What an awesome finish to this game. Man, you can't count them out. They're not out till the game's over, man. Right? 2 seconds there. 17 seconds the other day. Like they're not out until it's over. That's what she said last night, Chicago Joe. They just kept coming. Yeah, this is fantastic stuff. Goalfield. All right. I got to get ready for the review. Members only game review. If you're not a member yet, hit that join button and you get those videos. And that's it. What a game. What a game. I can't wait to see more of these all season long. It's going to be fantastic. So That's it. Thanks for joining me here, members. Don't forget, I'll be about a half hour. There'll be a video out for the game review, and that's it. Back on Saturday. Rangers are here. I think we're going to get another win there. So back on Saturday for that, and Monday is Buffalo's in town to end the 4-game road trip, homestand, and yeah, that's it. Give a thumbs up if you like this game and this result, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'm taking off. I got a lot to do. I got to get that game review out. Enjoy the night. Makes it better when we have a win like that, especially like that, where it didn't look like we were going to be able to pull it off. Then they tied it up, and that exciting finish in overtime. Like, who would have thought? I was sure was going to shootout. All right, so hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on Saturday. And members, I'll see you in about a half hour. Thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, and have a great night, everybody. And we'll see you soon. Ciao, ciao, everybody.